You know what's funny is I've actually, because I'm so dreading doing cardio, rather than listening to some testosterone aggressive shit, like I actually was listening to like Paul Simon. Like my cardio thing starts off with Something So Right by Paul Simon, which when you really listen to that song, I should look up the fucking, my internet doesn't work down here. The fucking lyrics are really annoying. He's like, when something goes wrong, I'm the first to admit it. I'm the first to admit it, but the last one to know, whoa, right? So he's already said, like, you know, hey, if there's something wrong, like, I'm the first one to admit it. I just never know what that is. I don't know if it, yeah, fuck you, Paul Simon, you cunt. I hate when people do that. You know what I mean? They just, you know, they fucking say that they're an asshole and then they take no responsibility for it because, hey, man, I just don't, like, it's hard for me. It's just like hard for me to tell when I'm being a total selfish douche. Come on, Paul, you know that, okay? If you can do a fucking sound check, okay, and you can hear that the horns are too far down in the mix, you can't tell me that you can't be in a car with somebody else and not hear that you're being a fucking asshole. You know? And then the rest of it is, when something goes right, oh, it's like you lose me. It's apt to confuse me. Like, he's just like, oh, let's all stop and help Paul Simon. You know? That's why he married that Edie Brickell, I'm telling you. You know what I mean? No fucking broad his age was going to put up with his horse shit. He had to find some young chick that was still fucking wide-eyed, you know, slightly confused. What I am is what I am, and what you are or what we are, right? She didn't know what the fuck. She didn't know which way was up. All right? Goddamn oversized sweater. Fucking walking around. He fucking shows up like, you know, I mean, if something goes wrong, I'm the first to admit it, but yeah, I never seem to know. I'm like the last guy to know. Oh, Paul, you're a nice person. Right? Next thing you know, he's behind her, just banging away. His fucking toupee slapping off the back of his head. Right? That's how the whole fucking thing went down. And in the meantime, Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians, right? That, you know, for a pop band, I mean, those guys could play. Great guitarist. They had a great fucking drummer. And what happened? Fucking Paul Simon comes up with his hat in hand, showing up, you know. Paul Simon got hair plugs right after, I think, Elton John. And Elton John got the original one. So, like, you know, his head was so scarred up. That's why when he was real coked up in the 80s, he was wearing, like, those mannequin wigs because I don't know what I'm talking about. I think, was I at the grocery store and read a few too many Us magazines? And how the fuck did I get on? Oh, we're talking about working out. Okay? I'm not here to talk about Paul Simon and Edie's fucking relationship. I think I overstepped a few lines there, especially during this holiday month, so I apologize.